United States na kwamba tenda ginagimizi aya chimizi no kwari chimizi the bitter truth. You are welcome to a show that the bitter truth. You will recall that there is alleged assault incidents that occurred at Ridge Hospital, which the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association and other health professional allied bodies have looked into, especially the General Secretary of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association, in the person of Dr. David TENKORANG, has issued 48-hour ultimatum to government to arrest those people, especially the alleged ringleader, Ralph St. Williams. And in the course of their demand, this Dr. David TENKORANG has unleashed unprintable words, insult on the person of the Minister for Health, in the person of Kobna Minta Akando, to the extent that there are several discerning citizens of Ghana minds have expressed their concern about the tone, the arrogant posture, the disrespectful posture of the General Secretary for the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association. The impudence, the unprintable words that this man used against the Minister of Health as if he has a personal score to settle with him. We have given you the opportunity to listen to those words, the arrogance posture and the manner with which the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association General Secretary Dr. David TENKORANG addressed or whitewashed the Minister for Health, Minta Akando. Now, we are giving you the opportunity to listen to the Minister of Health, whom the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association General Secretary described as a farmer, whom he described as has shown disrespect, has disrespected the health workers. The bitter truth would like to give you the opportunity to listen to the Minister for Health, Kobna Minta Akando, and compare the two personalities and make your own judgment. You see, let truth be told. They say truth is like bitter pills. It must be told. Take it or leave it. We are not here to please personalities. David TENKORANG has or doesn't have emotional intelligence. He's too arrogant and proud. I mean, he doesn't have the qualities that is required of a leader. Let truth be told. Take it or leave it. The bitter truth, we are stating our minds. We are not here to please individuals. Let this be made clear to those watching our show. Listen to the Minister for Health, Kobina Minta Kando. And you have the time, the opportunity to play our earlier presentation and listen to how the so-called Dr. David TENKORANG addressed the Minister of Health. How he went about this particular issue and make your own judgments.
Let me get to speak to the Honorable Minister in charge of Health, MP for Dwaboso constituency, the Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando. Honorable Akwabe, kosi saying soni. Na wapo mu ye de?
Yami adom no ye.
Ye da nyame ase. Enti we de minim se enro wutu anamon wankasa wodo ani kokohwe de course so ewo the Greater Accra Regional Hospital. Following your visit, no announcement say or set up a committee to look into what happened. But your statement our PRO issue and say the ministry would investigate the circumstances that led to the reported delay in care and address any gaps that may have contributed to the incident. That sounds say my initial investigation say delays be by healthcare delivery and I was a nurses never patient about na
alleged.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll say investigate the circumstances that led to the reported delay. Omu reported delay in care and address any gaps.
Yes, so in other statements, the words reported and then alleged were used interchangeably.
Okay.
And so, in one of the feedback we had.
Okay, international say based on some feedback ninti and investigations no ebe focusing on any delay that may have occurred, right?
Okay, I'm say yen share nkomodie na so yi na obi anti ase.
Very well. Very well.
I'm say akosha ase fin.
Very well.
To obi a wo follow on ti ase. I'm say weekends no send be AC ewo Ridge Hospital. In general I Monday and and particular to no na me so ma 18 so mon ko no mon ko the AC wo. The based on the report na me from the first team me small more no na hu akohia say wo say me ankasa the follow up because one of the issues they say na health workers are more are demoralized and then they were feeling insecure nti na wo say me ko no mo kasa na pe nyema bi gu akwa nti me ko ho ene wo no mo kasa e ko share victims no ye no ye meeting the security of the place nti ye the nyema gu akwa to beef up the internal security signing IGP so aiding komo abra ye hwe akosi for so say on betimi I take care of the place for the meantime and the possible so no they form a committee to investigate the whole incident including the alleged delay yapekeno into the committee comprises of about a 5-member committee, medical doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, auditor, and then HR person, and they are constituted a committee 1 week to look into the matter. But the one here I want to put on record, and it's irrespective of the level of provocation, their course would be barely who coin say or they attack any health professional in this country. Nobody has that right. No matter the level of provocation. The idea was a so. And idea, even master precedent way, abewo no be abesua so this asebe men be. That one it's a no. So far, that is the progress.
Okay, and I think one thing in some of the nurses, and say, as we speak, the person who allegedly orchestrated the attack, is walking a free man. People thought by now some complaints may have been filed for the police to arrest people by now.
I believe Obia or Kasano, we need the full information. And sometimes it seems here people take advantage of what happens. Almost solely baby, then they'll be running with it. And that's how handle situations.
Okay.
What I say.
Okay.
And area many men super war a Rich Hospital Akasa. And I'm the detailed full report on the Akoso the free honor. So what I say. Na reporter me want to ench that say Yanchi will be that's not what it indicates. But what I say.
Okay.
And you see in Seminole now there was a criminal aspect posted for and I don't intend to interfere. I was a Mrano funny kwemu na Mrano so any will be if you say when Mrano and I so as a ministry or as a health sector no so yes the investigation aspect no so there are true legs and to be about the culture I would say Yanchi will be in this matter no will be a sabi when you're not doing so one solution to the matter now I think that
but I think Obia na man for say anka by now no Ralph no has he been arrested?
Let's leave the police to do their work. So what I say, I believe the Obia, I don't want to mention this, but Obia and who bones are same way I think that the police must do their work in Amrano and as a minister responsible for the sector, no, there was a media. I don't think say Obi catch them say and I took steps and I can confidently tell you that the sector is on top of the issue. I say Obi Bayan who says they might be saying we are in charge. Right. See, I believe the report actually say the system is running. I mean person may go into details, but I received briefing from the man in charge at the hospital and one after the other. Yeah.
The other thing, and then I saw the video on social media, and I me follow up on commentary and man for Emma, especially on that video nearby. You were seen in the video hugging and greeting the suspect, in this case Ralph. No, would you say, sir, maybe that was a moment of indiscretion on your part?
Obi,
yes.
As a public officer, as a leader, nobody be and I respect everybody's view, but I can do one thing at a time. Obi, how can you tell me, say, a minister for the sector? I'm a minister for the citizens and I'm a minister for the health workers at the same time. As someone see, Mathieu one side, and even when I met them, the catcher almost said, "This is your side," and I'll have the opportunity to listen to the other side. Me no mu ye meeting you me pie no, and me share the other party. No, but share me no attendance. I say comment here. Obi. Na better na watching you craft when you pan kwa be some. A better kwa na watching the side of the story. I cannot do that. It does not necessarily mean say the first time I actually panel actually say there was a million and more was a little into. I mean, Obi.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, I get you. But sometimes for the optics when there was a nurse na and bandage board and sunny adeno say ohusa video na. What will run through her mind, because this is her minister.
Here nurse na bandage bone corner. There was a here no part say assembly see no minister na nkasa mu be hwehwe na kira kwan be kira no e bisa na num nsem assure man reassure no. That is what should be very important to have a nurse. No. You disagree with me?
No, I think it's a fair point, but again, I mean, for the optics,
Obi, yes. For the optics, me didn't hear say, take it from me. If I had done what you are saying, by now, and there will be a section of monster fees somebody disagree with me. I won't do that, and that is not my style.
Yeah.
So what I say.
Yeah.
In part, I'm very, very, very sure. Say, some year the walk can I can the conversation is different. But I feel say, answer na sembia esia na ojuma. You must back out emotions. We are premier. We didn't feel. And the moment we are a fabi for no pet. You are prejudiced. So what I say?
It's true.
In this case, adia enya means so crano and the physical attack involved. Not condemn me outrightly. You see, so where is this issue of say I could be no say camera damage so no be attending that's all better me or better some pegumasum. I want person be a better. How will I even know the
information on
the bottom of the matter? So video no.
Yeah, I've seen the video.
I was not or stretch.
Always sure. So
how do you expect say as a minister of the sector no make come on koko? I mean I can't do that. I believe you should be fair to me.
Very well.
That is of the
And this is here no the nurse in question said you can no man all the assurances near ne share ne bibia no is something the ministry would want to take charge of that, right?
But I say
nurse na or a victim of the attack na bandage and I shame ni bibia. It's something the ministry would take care.
I assured her yesterday and I catch her. I know the better honka but you better send near pay the possible and it is in BI rise at you remember when you so much.
Okay, because our colleagues in Parliament, minority caucus the minority caucus actually issue statement is signed by ranking member on the Health Committee, Dr. Nanayao, a free and they are also calling on the Ghana Police Service to immediately investigate this incident and take the necessary legal action to deter future occurrences. They are calling for the arrest of the young man Ralph St. Williams.
That is fair.
Okay.
I have absolutely nothing against it. It's fair. Fair as I see, near same Maranya. I mean, maybe you can in different ways, but many can say Maranya.
Yeah.
So if the Maranya will mean arresting somebody, but you say the same thing.
But how would you respond? I expected my Minister of Health to personally call on the Ghana Police Service to arrest.
I did in the interview.
Okay.
But I did. I was so specific. I did. I think that if I have the video, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I did. I didn't miss point at all. But then I catch on. But yeah, you'll be there no better. So what I say. I remember last week incident you see, and I make I was grieving, and media for the bloggers, there were more than 50. The film come see BI and the phone and the camera is ready. And I'm sorry, me come home. I didn't want to grant any.
Yeah. I think I saw that video.
And also by Yasem. And also by Yasem. Okay, say Yasem. Okay, say Yasem. Yeah,
wow. Mate inti Bibiania Yebesan Swedi. Why?
And you see, Obi, yes. I'm taking personal interest in this matter because of one thing.
Okay.
Sadi Webabe presidency be ada Ghana has say Upia won't quite now hospital be now in your own wisdom, no, and in your own right, no. If we say health professional be IDB, why you will take the law into your own hands. That will not be tolerated. Not at all. Under normal circumstances, I will leave this conversation and answer this communication to the communication outfit.
Okay.
But I want to speak to this matter myself, so that we don't tolerate this thing in any place, in any of our health facilities. No, you know my position on how, when it comes to health professionals, I won't treat patients. You know my position on it.
Yeah.
You know it.
Yes.
I'm very, very strong on those things. But it doesn't mean that to be crying on that thing we are. No, we will not condone that. Not at all.
Yeah. Honorable, Mame Nasi, bibi any ebesi di nkomo bio. Why?
Okay, all right. Okay.
Ekosi saying so na high asem.
So, listening to the Minister of Health with regards to the explanation and the steps the ministry is taking to resolve this matter, compare it to Dr. David TENKORANG's response, his arrogant response, at the point that he referred to the minister as a farmer. Sabi, I see that if you're a farmer, you are not human being. You cannot be a minister. You cannot hold any public office. The arrogance and the cheek of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association General Secretary. And this is the reason, this platform, the bitter truth, we aren't mincing words. We are telling Dr. David TENKORANG that he's arrogant. The insulting attitude of his posture. He is a disgrace to the position he's occupying as a leader. Let truth be told. If no one will tell him the bitter truth, this platform, we will tell him. We are not scared of him. We are not afraid of him. If he is a medical doctor, it doesn't make him lords over the citizens. Let this get into his head. And his executive, the other executive members of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association, if they have matured and competent, responsible members within the association, they must sit him down and advise him. Remember, the show you are watching is the bitter truth. We leave the judgment in the hands of our viewers. Compare Kobina Minta Kando and Dr. David TENKORANG and make or pass judgment yourself. The show is the bitter truth. Thank you for watching the show. We say goodbye.